Hey, come here for a second, let's talk about that moment when sound finally feels like part of the room instead of just noise. Flexus CORE 210. This is for the kind of person who doesn't just listen, you feel audio. You notice when sound is flat, when effects don't land, when music feels boxed in instead of breathing around you. You know instinctively when audio lacks presence, and you've lived long enough with mediocre gear to know the difference. Before anything else, check the current price and availability. Premium home theater soundbars with real Atmos and a big wireless sub don't hang around forever, and hesitation is exactly how people end up wishing later that they jumped in while they could. You know that subtle frustration when your TV's built-in speakers just don't convey the depth or clarity you expect. Dialogue feels distant, explosions feel hollow, music feels thin. And you tell yourself it's fine, you adjust the volume, you lean in harder, but deep down you know it's just not right. That's the moment you've outgrown compromise, even if you didn't even say it out loud yet. When you get Flexus CORE 210 set up for the first time, that tension just melts away. The difference doesn't just show up in measurements, it's something you feel in your chest, in your jaw, in how natural everything sounds. You don't just hear voices, you understand them. You don't just catch effects, you feel them. It's an immediate shift from pretty good to this actually feels like a real soundstage. In movies, every moment feels intentional. Ambience wraps around you. High channels place rain and overhead effects with precision. You start noticing layers in the mix you never heard before. In games, footsteps, bullets, engines and space all live in different planes. You don't just react, you anticipate. And in music, bass doesn't just exist, it moves. That 10-inch wireless sub hits with authority, giving weight to lows without sounding messy or boomy. This isn't about chasing specs. It's about the confidence that comes from knowing your sound system isn't holding you back. Once you feel that level of immersion, once your room actually fills with audio instead of filtering it, you realize everything weaker was just a compromise you settled for. Don't sit around waiting for a random price drop or odd stock fluctuation. That's the kind of indecision that turns upgrades into future regret, the I should have done it when I had the chance regret that sticks with you. You don't want that. If you're wondering whether it's overkill, here's the thing, you're not buying extra you won't use. You're buying room to grow into. This system isn't a stopgap. It's a foundation for every movie night, every playlist, every game session that matters. You feel grounded, spacious sound everywhere. You hear dialogue clearly, no strain. You sense directionality in every scene. You feel proud every time it plays. Yes, it demands good placement space. And yes, quality audio deserves quality content. Comparison eventually wears you down. At some point, you choose the gear your mind keeps circling back to, the one you know delivers week after week. Don't let this be the upgrade you delay and regret later. Check the current pricing and availability now and make that call while it's still within reach. Flexus CORE 210 finally delivers the immersive, powerful sound experience you've been craving.